Hello guys, and welcome to another guitar tutorial. Today I'm gonna talk about modes. So why do you need them? Why do we have to study and learn the modes on the neck? Well, simply because they give us more variety in our playing. By learning them, we naturally become better musicians, better guitar players, and we will be able to compose better harmonies, melodies, solos, even written parts. Modes in general, this is a very big topic. I'll try to cover as much as possible in today's video. For today's tutorial, I have chosen the G minor scale, so I'll stick to it till the end of the video. First of all, we have to distinguish between the modes of the minor and major scale. The major modes are Ionian, Lydian and Mixolydian, and the minor are Aeolian, Dorian, Phrygian and Locrian. So now, before getting into the example solos, etc. and all the material that I have prepared for you, first we have to take a look at the structure of the modes. In the beginning it might get quite confusing for you, but be patient, you will learn them by heart and things will get much easier for you over time and with practice. There are two main ways to play the modes on the guitar. The first one is to play them all over the neck, which is actually the most difficult way, but also it gives you the most options when it comes down to performing and playing. I will now play all the modes of the G minor scale, starting on the root, which is G, then we have A, and etc. Now check this example and you can start playing with me. So this is an example of all the notes played across the neck. This is actually an exercise and not a real music composition, but it's still quite useful and I suggest you to start practicing it and you will learn the modes much faster. So actually we start from the G minor in this case, and all the rest are the same notes played on a different note. Like on A, this is a Locrian, B flat, this is B flat major, etc. But all of the modes like A Locrian, B flat major and etc. they have the same notes as the G minor scale. So now let's hear that in a real music context and I'll play a solo over a written part in the G minor scale using the modes. Okay guys, now let me dissect the solo for you. So the first part sounds like this. Okay, so we start on the D, which in G minor this is actually the perfect fifth. This section here, so D, E flat, F, this is part of the B flat major scale, which is a mode of the G minor scale. We have a G minor, A Locrian, and then B flat major. When you check the previous exercise, you will notice this. I have labeled them all. And we're back on the C here, on the G string, which is part of our G minor or G Aeolian pattern. this one here, F, G, B flat, C, D, F, G, and actually the diminished fifth, which is B flat. This is part of the G minor pentatonic scale. But we added D flat, which is actually the G minor blues pentatonic scale. So I have used some notes of the B flat major scale for the first part, and the second one is just the G minor blues pentatonic scale. And for finishing the whole sequence, I'm using some notes of the Walkerian scale, which is a mode of the G minor scale. So we have all together. This is how the first part of the solo ends. Now, as for the second one, this is pure shredding and using again the modes of the G minor scale, and to be more precise, the A Walkerian. I'm switching from A Walkerian to B flat major. And I'm using notes of the C Dorian scale. I'm finishing on the G here, on the B note on the root. So I'm using notes from the A Walkerian, B flat major and C Dorian scale. All of these part of the G minor scale. So all together, so far sounds like this. And now, for the last section of the solo, I'm just improvising a bit and I'm back to the G minor blues pentatonic scale. I'm finishing on the root, the G note. So I have C, this is the diminished fifth, D flat, D, and as you can see, I have used three modes and the G minor scale. So G A Walkerian, B flat major, and C Dorian for this solo. And the rhythm part goes like this. It's something like this. I'm not going to play it now, the whole section for you, but I'm gonna leave a link of this backing track so that you can compose your own solo and practice implementing the modes of the G minor scale and composing a whole solo over this rhythm part. Okay, I have showed you the first way to play all the modes on the neck from start to finish, and actually in this way you're able to expand the whole fretboard of the guitar, which is amazing. Now the second way to play the modes in only one position is a bit more restricted, because you're starting from the G and then you play only the minor modes, because we're in the scale of G minor and not major. So you first play G minor scale, G Aeolian, then Dorian, Phrygian and Walkerian, only in one position. However, some patterns are easy to memorize, as when switching from Aeolian to Phrygian, for example, we have to change only one note, and this is the second note, which is A in G natural minor, and it converts to minor second A flat in G Phrygian scale. This is how it looks like. Now, in order to convert G natural to the Dorian mode, we have to again change one note, and this is a 6th degree, which will be a major 6 here, so an E natural instead of E flat. And lastly, to convert G Aeolian to G Locrian, you have to change two notes. We change the second note, like in Phrygian, it will be a minor second, A flat, and then we play the diminished 5th, D flat and not D. I know it might sound too confusing, maybe too complicated for you, but don't worry, I have prepared the following guitar workout for you. Check it out. You see, it's not that difficult, you just have to start practicing it and you will memorize it very quickly. Now, as a bonus, I have prepared another backing track for you. It is very simple, where I'm going to actually improvise and show you that you can add some passing notes, chromatic notes, in between notes that are not part of the G minor scale and still use the modes of it, and hopefully you will be able to compose something beautiful. So check it out. Okay, we have the most simple backing track here. So this is also a G minor chord. G, this is and B flat, which is the minor second, like here. Fret, starting from this is the G minor chord. So I'm switching between the root and the perfect fifth as a bass note. Now I'm going to try and create a simple solo over this pattern. Check it out. As you can see, I have expanded my knowledge and I have added some chromatic notes, and I think I've managed to compose a simple solo. So I'll give you a quick heads up, so to say, on the structure of this one. I started again on the G. As I've improvised, I'm not going to play the exact same notes, but I will give you a glimpse of the structure as mentioned before. So again, this is the G minor scale. Then I'm moving to the A Locrian. I'm using some notes of the B flat major scale. And then Yes, yeah. I have added an F sharp here, and this is actually the G harmonic minor scale. I've added some extra chromatic notes. This is the G minor arpeggio. This is basically a combination of the G minor scale, G harmonic minor scale, F sharp, and the A Walkman scale. And this is the A flat diminished arpeggio. But the important thing here is that I'm finishing from the G note, and I've added some chromatic in between passing notes which are not part of the G minor scale. And then towards the end I think I've moved again to the most simple decision. This is the G minor pentatonic scale, blues pentatonic scale. And of course the G minor arpeggio. So that's it. You don't need much to compose something beautiful. Thanks for watching this guitar tutorial. I hope you liked it. My name is Božidar Popov. I know it's a bit strange. I'm from Bulgaria. So I am a producer. I am also a co-founder of the virtual metal band Rage Unfold. I have a solo project which is on this channel. You can check my releases. I regularly upload guitar tutorials and music videos. So please subscribe if you like the content, you really help me, and share it, of course. I will leave links to all my projects in this video's description, as well as the tabs and materials for today's tutorial. Thanks again, have a great day guys, and see you next time. Bye bye.